morning, everyone. Welcome to CME Traveling's Morning Coffee Talk. I'm Marsha, and Curt will be on in a few minutes. I'm hosting today. Imagine that. So whatever's going to go wrong will probably happen today. All righty. Can everybody hear me? Let's get started, guys. I actually did all kinds of stuff this morning by myself. So if it's not right, we're not going to tell Curt, okay? I did a poll this morning because there's a lot of talk in the news about travel to Mexico. The poll is, and I'm on the poll this morning, guys, do the events happening in Mexico right now deter you from traveling there? And right now we have 27% say yes and 73% say no. All righty. We're going to bring up our guest today, Mr. Curt England. He's live right now. Boom. Maybe not. Good morning, Curt. Oh, you're on mute. I muted you, didn't I? Gosh, it's so nice to be able to have a mute button. I need this for life. Good morning.
Good morning. And it is daily coffee talk.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, but it's okay. Hi. I am at in Danville, Virginia. I am at Woodall Nissan today, and I wished I was purchasing this little black car, not this one, but there's a further one back there. That's a brand new. Remember the Datsun Z? Remember when Datsun had a Z? Okay, that's the new one. It's designed like the old Datsun Z that they have here. It'll probably sell. It's brand new. It'll probably sell out today. They said. Just guessing.
If you want to bring one home, that's fine, honey.
Nope. They said you have to roll. I spoke to someone a while ago, and they said, and I spoke to a young person younger than us, and they said you basically have to roll out of the car. That's
not gonna work for us. We look pretty funny rolling out of a car. We may not stop rolling. Hey, good morning this morning to everybody.
All right, babe.
First thing is, let me see if I can get it up there. I pinned this in the chat, guys. I pinned it. Look at me doing things. Okay, this is Paul Vines on YouTube. Check out his channel. He is on Facebook, and you can get today's schedule. And today is hump day. Thank goodness it's hump day. I don't know about you guys, but I work in customer service, and by Thursday, all my nices run out. Friday is like a touch and go kind of situation. Let's say good morning to everyone. Of course, our first person in the chat this morning was the Gaylors. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Also,
good morning.
See if this works. Tanisha with Leonard Family Fun came in and she put in our national days. Good morning, Tanisha. She says, Happy National West Virginia Day. Curt didn't even know it was that day. And look at that hat. National Bavarian Crepe Day and National Goof Off Day. It's
both my days.
Yeah. You got all your days right there except for the Bavarian Crepe Day. I don't think you've done that. It's a good day to celebrate because it is hump day. Woohoo! All right. Hey, here is Bruce with Ocean to Ocean Travel. Good morning, Bruce and Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. He says he hopes everybody's having a fantastic hump day.
Tell Eddie Lugo I will show the Z here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll show the vehicle in just a few minutes, guys. And I'm slower than Curt, so you're going to have to bear with me a little bit. We will be talking today a little bit about Mexico and the travel advisories. And I did want to show you this right here in the chat. On Facebook, you can actually follow the travel advisory for Mexico. And, Mexico's a big place. You can go to either side. You can go down the middle. There's plenty of places you can go to. Before you travel, always check that, no matter where you're going. No matter what kind of foreign country you're going to, you may want to kind of check and see what the safety levels are.
Right. Yeah, my family's been warning us, don't go. Go ahead and get back into that chat right there. It's filling up. I'm very happy about it.
Okay, guys. Good morning, Cheryl. We're cruising is fun anytime. She says, good morning, everyone, with the two sons. I love that. Have a wonderful day and put a smile on someone's face. Oh, that's sweet. And there's little Mr. Eddie Lugo. Yo, Eddie in the house. Good morning. Thank
Good
you.
morning there, Fearless Ramber. I will do a walkthrough for you.
Oh, they're looking at the car. They're not paying attention to me. They just want to see the pretty car. And Mr. Tranquilio.
Mr. T, you can call him
Mr.
Mr.
T, I thought I heard that yesterday. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if I'm going to do it. But good morning, Mr. T. He is saying hello to Eddie, but thank you so much for being here this morning.
Yeah, and the Moonlight Adventures. Good morning from Alabama, they said.
Oh, wow. And
Well, that's Josh. That's Josh.
Yeah. Destination Fun. Good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. And Carmelyn from the Wind, Carmen, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is an unusual morning because normally we're together sitting side by side doing this, and today it's a little bit different. So
You're doing great.
thank you. And Tanisha's getting ready and listening at the same time. And Kathy, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here this morning.
I think we figured out how to do for hunting season. This will be during hunting season. I'll have me a little something in, and
you can't do that during hunting season because if you're out there trying to hunt a deer, you can't make all that noise. Good morning, Law Jones. Law Jones says, good morning from the Great Lakes, 43 degrees there.
Yeah, you better start rolling. I've seen the time.
I know. I'm trying. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's a Cruise Life. Thank you so much. So Mexico's having a lot of crime and violence and kidnappings of U.S. citizens. So, and other citizens, I guess, as well. But yeah, that's the reason we want to talk about Mexico a little bit, if we can get down through the chat. And look who it is. Good morning, Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlog. Have you come down off of that cloud yet this morning? Congratulations to hitting that 1K on air live last night. How exciting is that? Congratulations. And
I'll say good morning there to, I don't know if you say good morning to Fearless Ramber. And then also the Cruising Koozies. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, good morning. And Scott Smith's in here. Good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. And he came over from Sea Leg Journeys, and we appreciate Sea Leg Journeys sending their guest over to us. And Will G says, hey, give a little thumbs up. Give us some love. There you go. Thank you, Will G. We appreciate that. Am I still too far down?
You're doing fine.
Hey, look who it is. Phil and D Travel Spree.
Yeah.
Good morning. Praying nothing will go wrong. Thank you. I really appreciate it. My nerves a little, I know how Kurt feels now when he does this thing by himself. It's not easy. And
good morning, James L. Cantonese.
Yeah.
Good morning there. I saw him on Ocean to Ocean last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if I'm skipping anybody. So
no, I'm just trying to hit a few of them ahead of you.
Okay, that's fine. And it says StreamBot is running, but it doesn't do us any good whatsoever.
Not well. Maybe it keeps something out, but it's okay, baby. You also have in here. I'm sure you said good morning to Eddie Lugo Studio.
I did. Mm-hmm.
All right, and I see where you said Phil and D. You got them, and I see a gentleman in here. Whether you want to acknowledge him, I don't care if you do or don't.
Are you talking about Mr. Captain Billy J Travels? Good morning, Captain Billy J. Ahoy there, everybody, he says. Ahoy there, gorgeous Marsha and just Curt, who needs to be muted. The captain is here. Well, good morning, Captain. Thank you for being here and supporting me this morning. I really do appreciate it.
I think there's a rumor going around of whether or not he's the real captain. That's just something that I'm hearing. It's all. Just letting it out there.
Oh, yeah. I know where that's going. So, Captain, kind of keep a lookout on Curt's stuff because I have a feeling he's going to throw you in there, and it's probably not going to be in a good way. You know how he is.
I wouldn't. No.
Hey, good morning, Antoinette at Fun. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. And that is a new, what's it, logo? New logo
thing. Yeah, that is new.
I really like that. I don't know what the little circle things are, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called either, but that is new. That's really cool. Thank y'all for that, are listening and everything to us today. We really appreciate that, and I want everyone to be sure and be safe, whatever you're doing today. Marsha, you're doing a great job on nailing these out here, and I'm going to go jump way down. Go ahead, Marsha.
Good morning, Mom. Thanks for being here. Are you ready for a full house this weekend?
Good morning, Mom.
She's not even going to have a weekend to rest in between.
I know.
Grandbaby this weekend, and we get to see all the boys and all the family. I'm very excited about going down there this weekend.
We're celebrating birthdays. Both my boys have birthdays 10 days apart. One's the 20th and the other one's the 30th. So we go right in between. And, good morning, Mom. I love you.
And we're eating Mexican this weekend, so I'm excited about that.
Yes, we are.
Hey, Barry Brain. Thanks for being here this morning. I don't know if you can see it because Curt's in the screen. Nope, you can't see it. Hold on, Curt. I'm going to push it down for a minute. See if I can do this. Nope, better not. Sorry. But Bougie is here tonight. Today. She's here. Let me know if I miss anything, Curt.
No, I'm just looking through as you hollered at a few there.
Hey, look who it is. Magnificent Journey with Darian. We got to meet him on our Helen trip, and we really enjoyed being with him. He is so knowledgeable about Germany. And if we ever take a trip to Germany, we're doing it with him.
Well, not just there, but even back to Helen. It's really, him and Blaine done such a wonderful job.
Mm-hmm.
Cruise on down there. I see a new one there, Marsha.
Good morning, Photog Experience, and I hope I said that correctly. He or she says, because we don't know. Oh, okay. I've never looked at the travel advisory. Upcoming cruises to Mexico. One of Cosmo or Costa Maya is not stable. You are correct. So just to throw that out there, they are both on the list as travel advisory. Use caution. And
read the next one down. Captain Billy's right there telling you he just was there last week.
Yeah. He says he was there in Cozumel, Mexico last week on St. Patrick's Day. No troublemakers were there except for some pier runners. Hey, did they do anything for St. Patrick's Day? I'm thinking that they don't, but be interesting if they did. So I'm curious about that a little bit.
I see.
I'm just going to go up through the chat.
Destination Fun saying you're doing a great job, and good morning, Destination Fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love Billy J. He just makes my day. He says, hunting season, Curt does make a good Elmer Fudd. I was a good one, Curt.
I'll let Billy buy with that one.
And Eddie's laughing at you, Curt, because of what Billy said. So
yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm working on it. Curt lost us there for a second.
Huh?
You lost us there for a second. You went blank.
Oh,
hey,
okay.
Look who it is. Sea Lake Journeys. Thank you so much for coming in here and supporting me this morning. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for sending everybody our way during your morning show. We do appreciate all of that.
Yes, we do.
And we aspire to be like you guys. We hadn't gotten that.
Did you mention Cruising is Fun anytime for joining us? Thank them very much. I didn't know for sure if you did or not.
Yes, I think I did, but thanks for just in case, because this thing is harder than it looks, guys. I know y'all know. Everybody here probably knows stuff yourselves. But yeah, I did mention Cheryl. There she is, and she has a rose on there now.
That. Oh, looky there! It's a cruise life. Is it just a problem for Americans in Mexico? That's a good question there.
I don't think so, because I just missed one. It jumped.
It's just crime in general. And if there's Americans there, they have been kidnapped.
Two rival gangs are fighting, and people are in the middle of it by accident. I don't think they're seeking out Americans or anything like that. I think that what's happening is, when you're shooting, you're not necessarily going, oh, that's an American, let me stop shooting. So they're kind of fighting between themselves. But there is some kidnappings going on, as you know. I'm sure you've heard the news about that. And they do say, certain areas stay off the streets at night. So, and that includes downtown Cancun, believe it or not. And they said, if you see something shady starting to happen, get out of there.
Yeah. And I see right here, the Photog Experience, he's seen where we were in his neck of the woods back here in the summer when we were in Abington, Virginia, and Bristol. I just thought I'd mention it there. I just met him through a chat yesterday, and really had never interaction, but I'm very happy to meet you there, Mr. Bailey.
Hey, and Cruising Koozie says, seems like there is a death in Mexico while on vacation. They always say it's alcohol related, but then it's a different story when the body gets back to the States. Well, yeah. And then one poor girl went, and her friends and family were the ones that did something to her and said,
they think.
Well, I'm sorry, but I heard a little bit of it, and I'm throwing shade the families, the friends' way. I'm just saying.
You at the bottom down here, you do have a new one in there. It's, they were in here yesterday. I heard someone say it.
Pedroza Travel. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And I do like their thumbnail as well. Not thumbnail. Is it thumbnail or a logo? Whatever the little circle thing is at the bottom.
I have no idea, baby. Check your poll. Jump back on that poll. See how it's going.
All right. I'm trying to crawl up this poll this morning. Let's see how it goes. So, yes. So the question is, do the events happening in Mexico right now deter you from traveling there? 30% say yes, 70% say no.
Okay. How many votes you got in there?
27 votes. And I never knew where that was before. So I just found that. So look at me learning off.
I think a lot of that has to do with where they're going in Mexico.
Yeah, but let's face it, no matter where you go, when you get off of a ship or an airplane or whatever you're doing, if it's somewhere you haven't been before, use caution. Yeah. Don't be flaunting your jewelry, and don't be having your pocketbook out like you can steal it at any time. Like use some caution no matter what you're doing. Don't go into places you shouldn't go. And I'm probably doing this right here to Naughty Cruiser, because I heard him say he'd ended up in some shady places last night. So, be careful what you're doing out there. And I did ask Captain Billy J about St. Patrick's Day, and he says nothing for St. Patrick's Day in Cozumel, Mexico. But there were St. Patrick's Day activities on Carnival Pride ship. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I always like going on the ships on holiday. Mm-hmm.
Pedroza Travel, they're in Puerto Vallarta right now, and they tell what state it is, and they would know. There is, I'd say so. There is a lot of military presence, just like when we went our first trip to flying in, and we went to the Riviera Maya. There was a lot of military presence.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting riding down the road, and you'd see Jeep riding beside you, and there's a bunch of guys on it with
machine guns everywhere.
Yeah, machine guns. Yeah. They don't play there. Law Jones says he was held hostage in Cozumel by the chief of police. True story. That would be an interesting story to hear, Law.
They tried to hold Billy, but they didn't see no point. He's really no threat to anybody.
You're trying to say basically they threw him back, is what you're saying. You need to quit being mean to Billy.
Mm-hmm. They said they would trade for an Eddie Lugo.
Oh. Okay. Cruising Koozie says it's just like a few islands that we sail to. If you leave the resorts, there could be danger. And I think that goes for anywhere. I think we hear a lot more about Mexico because a lot of our spring breakers head there, and they have put some spring break advisories out about that. So,
yeah.
But we've been to Mexico several times, not had any problems. We've been on a cruise ship and gotten off of a cruise ship and done our own thing. In Nassau, didn't have any problems. A couple other places didn't have any problems. But there's always that one time. So
I like what Cruising Koozie says. How many folks are out there looking for drugs while on vacation and end up in the worst case scenarios? That is true. My kids, when cruised way before me, many years, they were both in high school, and an uncle of them took them on a cruise. And I can't tell you, my son told me, and this is in Benemy, he said everywhere we went, we were offered drugs continuously in Benemy and in Nassau.
Oh, when we went to Nassau, they were like, "Hey, want some Scooby snacks?" And I was like, no. Yeah. Pedroza Travel says, I would never go to, and I'm probably going to murder this name of this place, Matamoros, kind of, on purpose. That is where the tragedy happened. Gotcha.
Oh, Well, and that's up near, and that's, I think, one of the major things was up there near the United States. It's near the border of Texas.
Okay, so Jenny's here this morning. I kind of told her that I was going to be by myself this morning, so she's here in support, and we appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jenny. She is my co-worker and partner in crime on most days.
Mm-hmm.
And Pedroza Travel says, I'm in Mexico right now, and it's very crowded. I believe it.
Really?
Spring break is nothing but trouble anyway. I think they already had problems in Florida where they had some spring breakers making some trouble. So, I mean, anywhere you go, you got that big group of people. There could be some problems.
Have you got near the bottom of the chat? Just wondering.
I don't know. Okay. I haven't seen where the bottom.
If you get to the bottom, I'll jump over and give them a little tour of everything when you get down there.
Okay. It's a Cruise Life says, can I switch my vote, please? I will avoid it for now. Just can switch your vote, by the way. We were just in Cosmo in February for my birthday. We got in a cab by ourselves, drove to the Mr. Sanchez, had a great time. Well, not by ourselves. We had two people with us on the way there, but on the way we rode back by ourselves. We had absolutely no problems, did not hear or see of anything going on. So that's the good news, is that, you can still go there and have a great time. Yeah,
I have a feeling Cosmo's kind of, for the most part, out of this, crimes everywhere. So,
Yeah, and Antoinette said the same thing I did. Something shady with those friends. Yeah. I'm throwing a lot of shade their way.
You're quite a ways up, baby.
I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm just telling you. Hey there, Mark the Shark just popped in here. He said, much love and aloha.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Mark. Thank you.
Very good morning.
Eddie says Naughty's his lawyer. Oh, my goodness. That's just nothing but trouble right there. All right. I'm going to try to get down a little bit, guys.
I'm going to go ahead and say some highs so we can. Jeff and Kelly Travel, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate that. Thank y'all for being here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking over a few of them, though. Naughty is my lawyer. Is that what you read?
Yes, that's what I read.
All right, you're not far off, honey.
Okay. Antoinette said, just give me a cucumber sunrise and I'm happy. Mm-hmm. Hey, we went to Sharky's, like Antoinette said, and had a great time and some good food. So listen.
All right, I'm ready to show y'all. Let's start out with an SUV here, okay? All right, so there's a new one.
Which one is that one, Curt?
This one right here is a Murano.
No, that one's not fancy as enough.
Okay, then this is a Maxima.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one. I like this. Look at this.
That's a nice car. I look good in that car.
I like this one. This ain't far from what you're in. Look at
yeah.
Yeah. Can y'all see it okay?
Yeah, we can see it.
But if you remember, do y'all remember the Datsun Z? Look at this amazing thing.
Hey, good morning, JNS Adventures. Thank you for joining us this morning. The crew Naughty says the cruise lines are watching this closely. They won't let us go if it's bad. I agree. And I'd still go at this point. I don't, like I said, we didn't have any problems. We're going to be going in October. We're going to Mr. Sancho's. So I'm just trying to say, use caution anywhere you go, no matter where you go. Right. But, use your head, make your own decisions about that kind of stuff. What is that, Curt, that we're looking at?
We're looking at a Nissan Z. Remember the old Datsun Z? Remember Datsun had a Z?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is, and it's made just like the original. It's like a throwback look to it. See if I can look a little bit inside. I'm not going to be able to get inside, but.
Hey, Captain Billy J says you were around when the Model T debuted.
But I do. I like this Platinum Maxima.
Yeah, I like that one too. And Eddie says he likes that 24Z.
Yeah.
And so did Jeremy. Jeremy liked it too.
Yeah, it looks nice, and you know, and it was, but they did tell me a girl drove it around here. She says it's like sitting on the ground to drive it.
I think I would get in a lot of trouble with that too, Jenny. She said she'd get in a lot of trouble with that Z.
Oh, you ain't kidding. That thing will. Yeah, I got to see a little bit in it there, and I could put my nose to it and everything. So, yeah.
Well, you know, this is my thought. You're gonna have to tuck and roll to roll out the car anyway. So. That price tag. Well, the one that Curt showed me, the maximum was like 46,000. How much was that Z, Curt?
53,000. Not bad.
That really isn't bad.
I did expect it. I said it was about 68, and she said, "Well, you're a little over," and I was like, "Really?"
I was expecting more. Yeah. Hey, and the Gator says too small for me too. Yeah. Anything I've got to roll out of and then get up off the ground to get up and move.
Hi, J&S Adventures, and I am in Danville, Virginia. I am just like 5 minutes away from North Carolina, but Danville, Virginia at Woodall Nissan.
Jenny said you didn't have to agree with me, but you'd be in the passenger seat, I'm sure. Yeah, somebody's going to have to get us some bail money on that. Thelma and Louise.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm catching up with some of your chat now. I'm looking it over. Curt sound like he is walking on his heels. Heel to toe there, Eddie. That's the way.
Fearless Rambler says it's the price of his first house.
I'm sure.
I think that was more than what my mom and dad paid for their first home.
Yeah, I know it was what mine did. Yeah. Yeah. Curt was around. I see the Model T comment. Yeah, nice.
Cruise and Koozie said they say the Bahamas are unsafe as well, so especially for female travelers. Always stay safe, never travel alone, and do not get on a jet ski with a stranger. Yeah, well, that's a very good point. I'm not sure if
welcome in right here, and I don't know how to say this, but I know it's from. I think they're from Thailand. It's That's I was on their live this morning. I was this morning. So I'm saying hello from Japan. Yeah, they're from Japan.
Wow. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Where's the next live chat happening after this guys? I didn't get today. I don't know if there's anyone that comes on at 9 a.m. or not.
There was someone that was coming on at 9, but I'm not sure. And I'm sorry, I was trying to prep for this, and I didn't do a very good job about checking the schedule this morning. But
someone may know in the chat. Also, you got about 2.5 minutes or less.
The schedule is actually pinned at the top of the chat. Click on there, go to Paul Vines on YouTube, and you can see the schedule for the day.
Even though it says Paul Vines on YouTube, it is a Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah, and she says she's from Japan.
Yeah. I used to know the hello in Japan, and I don't know it now. I know the goodbye, sayonara. Is that it?
Sayonara?
Yeah, that's goodbye.
Cruise and Koozie says Nautical Nurse Nancy had guessed on that happened to them, Law Jones, about the police chief. And she says, thank you for the shout out.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
In the chat before 9:30. Are y'all proud of me or what?
Yeah, you close out your poll today.
Hey, let me go get off the poll, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, in the poll. Okay, so we have 32 votes. 28% say yes, it would deter them from going to Mexico, and 72% say no, it would not. And the poll is officially ended. Look at me going, guys. Look at me going. All right, Curt, you got anything to say? You want to say goodbye?
No, babe. I think you've done a great job. You can look through your chat, scroll through, see if you got anybody left, anybody new. I don't see nobody myself. But listen, guys, thank y'all. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for this little something we tried out.
Hey, thanks for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Curt, for jumping on and helping me out because I don't think I could have made it through it without you.
Yes, and we'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Probably be together unless Marsha likes this better.
I don't know. This is kind of nice.
Controlling the clicker.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a great day.
All right. Goodbye from Woodall Nissan, guys. Bye.
Bye.